Xaverian Missionary Sisters present Draw My Life, Father James Spagnolo. James Spagnolo was born in Rozzo, Vicenza, Italy on January 31, 1912. James was the oldest of 9 brothers from a humble peasant family. His parents, Matthew and Catherine Stephanie, despite the difficult life situation due to the First World War, knew how to instill in their children love and trust in the Lord. At the age of 11, James entered the Xaverian Missionary Institute in Vicenza, where he attended high school and then decided to enter the novitiate. He always felt the closeness of his parents, who often wrote him letters full of faith and affection. On November 11, 1934, James was ordained as a priest in Parma. From that day, for the great love he has for Mary, he began to sign himself as James Maria, demonstrating throughout his life a deep devotion to the Virgin Mary and fidelity to the prayer of the Holy Rosary. Soon after he moved to Rome, where he studied missiology at the Urbaniana University. He later studied civil engineering. James was called to Parma to teach physics to the Xaverian students. In March 1942, a new light penetrated the heart and mind of the young Xaverian father. Divine Providence chose him to begin the foundation of the female branch of his congregation. A year later, James discovered that the idea had already been considered by its founder, Monsignor Guido Maria Conforti, who could not accomplish it because of his health and then his death. James began to invest his efforts in this dream, while the Second World War was sowing death and destruction all over. In 1943, Father James became rector of the Mother House in Parma. In May of the same year, because of the bombings in Parma, Father Spagnolo, along with the theology students and other people, including Miss Celestina Bottego, took refuge in Caprillo, in the Apennine Mountains of Parma. Father James preached the spiritual exercises to the Xaverian deacons that prepared to get ordained as priests soon. Also Miss Celestina attended his preaching. At Easter 1944, Celestina receives from him a postcard that challenges her. On the one hand, the beautiful crucifix by Velázquez, on the other hand, only one word: everything. Celestina had contemplated the word everything and finally said yes to Father James to start the female branch of the Xaverians, the Xaverian Sisters of Mary. It was May 24, 1944. On July 2, 1944, the Xaverians that were still refugees in Caprillo were deported in Bibbiano's concentration camp. After being interrogated, they were freed. Father Spagnolo accompanies the new congregation that grows and expands in the world, trying to reconcile the responsibilities it has within its congregation as rector of theology, the formation of new missionaries and teaching in high schools with the new missionary community in the initial phase. Father Spagnolo has always deeply loved his Xaverian family, motivated by an authentic missionary spirituality. James was good and deeply human, instilled with confidence. He was a person of positive, affectionate, and free relationships with everyone. His serenity was born from a great intimacy and trust in God. He knew how to enjoy the beauty of life. One of his students describes him as follows: "He was the first Xaverian in whom I saw the founder's phrase incarnate: love yourselves as brothers and respect yourselves as princes." In 1977, Father Spagnolo was diagnosed with right lung cancer. Knowing the gravity of the situation, he accepted with meekness, renewed his trust in God, and exclaimed, "The Lord has given, the Lord has taken away. May the Lord's name be blessed." On March 22, 1978, Holy Wednesday, Father James Spagnolo ended his earthly pilgrimage to enter into the glory of the Lord Jesus. Charity is mercy. It does not render evil for evil, but it overcomes evil with good. It knows how to forget, forgive, understand, and correct effectively. It is not vindictive. It believes in the possibility of improving the man loved by God and his brothers. Father James Spagnolo, June 16, 1977.